When it comes to UK bikepacking routes, not many people would recommend the Midlands if you ask them. But what if I told you that's about to change with the launch of a brand new 160-mile route through the heart of the Midlands. The route takes in ancient woodlands, fantastic waterways, old railway trails, and takes in some amazing historic buildings. So join us as we ride the stunning and brand new Coal and Canopy Way. Morning, welcome back. Me and Lisa are doing a 3-day bike packing trip this weekend on the UK's brand new route called the Coal and Canopy Way, which is around the Midlands and the National Forest, Leicestershire, Staffordshire and a bit of Derbyshire. So the Coal and Canopy Way full route, 156 miles, 7,300 feet of climbing, and it's lovely. I've ridden little bits of it, there's little loops, I've ridden that, I'll put that up on screen for you. But today this weekend we're doing over 3 days the full 156 miles. So we're starting at the Staunton Harold Tower just outside of Melbourne, which was built in 1797 by the first Lord Melbourne, and it cost 250 quid, bargain eh? So it used to be a windmill, and in the 60s the council decided to put that concrete viewing tower on it, you see just behind me there, but it never got any further than that, decided the upkeep would be too much, so it's just left like that now. Yeah, so we're going to ride around Staunton Harold Reservoir. We've got lots to see on this route. History, what old coal mining industry stuff, railways, canals, Cannock chase. Really is a pretty route. So let's go, let's enjoy. Any words, love?
Not at the minute.
We've just done one little hill and Lisa's knackered.
Yeah, it's first time with bike.
We're in practice touring mode, so we're not fully loaded for touring today, but we've got a lot of the stuff on that we're gonna, aren't we, for like the Pyrenees and stuff. We're just missing folk bags.
Yeah.
We're just missing folk bags today. So
yeah, hard work.
We shall see. But we've got little mascots with us, look. There's Mr. Calm. I found him in a puddle a few years ago on a wet rainy day, and Lisa's got little Miss Brave there, look. So yeah, right, let's crack on and get going, eh? So we've got 60 miles today over towards Great Haywood, and we're staying at a campsite right next to the Trent and Mersey Canal. Happy days. Right, it is forecast to be a pleasant enough day, but then I've seen another forecast that says it's going to rain all day, but we'll see. It's nice enough at the minute, isn't it?
It is now warmed up.
Yeah, right, let's crack on. built in 1964 and there's over 209 hectares in surface area. It's lovely. So we're just out of Melbourne today, but the route officially starts down near Mora on the Ashby Canal, which we'll be getting to tomorrow, so I'll show you that when we get there. But as it's a loop, you can start this anywhere, can't you? But yeah, what a lovely place to start. It's gorgeous, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right, so we're just in the grounds of Cork Abbey now. We're on the Tramway trail. So the Ticknell Tramway was built, there's a lot of lime kilns around here, so it was built to basically connect to the Ashby Canal. And it was built by Benjamin Outram and opened in 1802. And whilst they were building it, he asked for a bit more money. So the guys that had asked him to build it thought he was trying to pull a fast one. So they got an engineering surveyor to come out and check the quality of his work, and the guy said, some of the best work I've ever seen, pay the man his money so he can finish your tramway for you. And the standards he set then were what basically became the foundations for the railways that we know today. So yeah, it closed unfortunately in 1915, but what it did have, it had a couple of inclines on it, and it was horse drawn, this tramway. So what used to happen at the inclines, there was one horse pulling the wagons, and at the bottom of each incline was another horse with a young lad whose job was to look after it, and they'd tether it up, pull it up the inclines, and then take off that spare horse and he'd go back to the bottom with it and look after his horse till the next wagons came. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's a gorgeous place. Come on in. Alright, we're going left here, love. Cork Abbey itself is National Trust. I think they acquired it in the 1960s, like a lot of the National Trust properties. There's a nice but expensive cafe there. Look at this awesome woodland, this is beautiful. When I rode this last December, it was part of the cloud loop. Very muddy in the end, like some of it was like a riverbed. So this is the rather lovely Staunton Harold Estate, where I believe there's a cafe, you can walk around the gardens, possibly even the house, I'm not 100% sure. Right, let's crack on. We will be picking the Ticknell Trail up again in a bit. I believe we might even be going under one of the little old tunnels. So we'll see, yeah. It's really cool. You can, as I said, this route does have some little loops within it. So if you didn't fancy the full 156, you could do the Cloud Loop, which is about 45 miles. You've got the Cannock Loop, which is 50-ish. There's the Charney Loop, and then there's the little Ticknell Trail Loop round Cork Abbey, which is only about 13 miles, so yeah. Oh, that's bumpy. I've got a camera to show you the view. Oh, it's a bit smoother. Big view, isn't it? Lovely. Looking back up towards Derby. This is a nice little reveal here, look. Look at that, how the woodland just come out of the woodland into that lovely little field and that enticing little track. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, right, we've done 12 miles and we're back on the Ticknell Trail again, look. And there's a cracking old bridge just down here, look. So I'll show you that when we get a little bit closer. How you feeling, love?
I'm alright.
Lisa's feeling a bit today. She don't know why. She don't know if it's the weight, because it's the first time carrying a lot of weight this year, isn't it? Or if she's just spoiling for illness.
Down with something.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully not. Right, let's crack on. There you go, look. What a gorgeous little bridge. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just about tall enough for a horse to get under it, love. That's why it's so small, isn't it? You won't get a train under that. You come round, just gorgeous countryside, isn't it? It's awesome so far, isn't it? And we've actually only done 15 and a bit mile, 15 and a half miles, so yeah, it's absolutely spot on so far, loving it. We've just done a series of lovely bridleways now, just cutting through the countryside. It's absolutely glorious, skirting fields and woodlands. Absolutely beautiful. Just ahead at 12 o'clock, I'm not sure where it is, there's a church. If you follow those pylons, there's a church just between them. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, look at that. Lovely, isn't it? There you go, so we're entering Hartshorn Wood, which is part of the National Forest. So yeah, that must mean we're coming out of Derbyshire then. Heading in there. Right, we've still not found anywhere for lunch, have we? Right, let's go. Right, so we're over halfway for the day now, just. I'm just coming through Burton-on-Trent. There's the Trent. And we're just avoiding the busy town on these nice little cycle paths. So we'll be crossing the river soon and then out the other side of the town. Right, there's the River Trent. First time we've seen it on this ride. Promise you it won't be the last. In fact, we see it quite a few times, I think. Yeah, including a place where one of the oldest bridges, stone bridges in the UK still exists, and we'll be going over that. So that'll be tomorrow morning. Anyway, let's crack on. Ooh, look at that. Coming up there. Soaring. How cool is that? Look at that gorgeous bridge. We're going over that. And then there's like a boardwalk there, look, where that cyclist is. That's where we're going now. Wow, 1889. That's gorgeous. Ooh, looky what I've spotted. Clocked it. We're only 16 miles from Derby. That's a nice one though, isn't it? Lichfield 14 miles back that way. So we're heading to Stretton now. It's a lovely one, that. There we go, that's about 112 I think. Oh look, what's there, love? And there There is the Trent and Mersey Canal. We'll be seeing more of that as well on this route. In fact, we'll be riding down it at some point. Cool. Right, let's go. I told you we'd be riding alongside canal. Just didn't realise it was going to be within about 2 minutes. Hey up. So we need to drop to the canal first. We need to go down there, but look at that, that's probably one of the best decorated ones I've seen. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Eaton Park. Right, so back onto canal. No. Okay. So we're still running alongside the Trent and Mersey, and that busy road you can hear just the other side is the A38. So we've often driven down the A38 and thought, wonder what it's like riding alongside the Trent and Mersey there. Well, now we know, don't we? This section's lovely. Right, done about 42 miles. We've got about 19 left today. So I've been on quite a bit of road for a while, but at least it means you keep your pace up. We've just come onto a climb called Hanbury Hill. I don't know if you can see the angle of that hedge there. Well, that's the hill, it's 16%. Whew. So we just stopped for a little breathe. I'm absolutely roasting. It's warmed up quite a bit now actually. But yeah, so looking at the profile, once we get up over this hill, it's lumpy, but it's not too bad. Whew. Crikey. But so far, cracking route. Jeff and Dave, who created this route, done a really good job, and it's not just the route they've chucked together, they've had to be in touch with all the local authorities and landowners and done it all properly and officially. So yeah, it's awesome so far, so let's crack on. Very majestic. Yeah, you're lovely, aren't you? I know. Beautiful peacock. Right. And this peacock up here, look. Oh, nettles. Look at that beauty. Blackburn Buccaneer. XX900. Crack of that. Awesome, isn't it? Right, I need to get out of the way. This is Blithfield Reservoir, opened by the Queen Mum in 1953. It's 790 acres in size, and it provides water to over 500,000 homes. Cool, isn't it? Right, we've got about 6-7 miles left, I think, haven't we, love, today?
We've done 52.5 miles.
So about 9 miles left, I think. How are you feeling?
Miles. I thought you said it was 60
61
miles.
today, isn't it? I think. How are you feeling?
Ready for getting off the bike.
Yeah. I think it's the longest ride of the year so far, isn't it? And we're fully loaded as well, so yeah, pretty tiring. We've had a bit of a headwind as well. Right, let's crack on. Right, so there we go. 59.1 miles done today. How did you find that?
It was alright at times. A bit tough
Yeah,
at
there's
other
some
ends.
lovely bits. Yeah, there was a few tough bits. I don't know if that's just because we were a bit tired. It didn't help that it's peed it down on and off most of the afternoon, has it? We just come through quite a heavy shower, as you can see. We're a bit wet.
And we've got weight, which we don't like.
Yeah, we got the way. First time we wear this year. We've got about 9 weeks for the Pyrenees, so we're kind of building up now. But yeah, this campsite's lovely. It's called Canal Side Camping at Great Haywood. And there's the Trent and Mersey. I think that's the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, I think. I'll pop it up on screen what it actually is. Yeah, it's £10 a night, so you can't really complain, can you? And apparently they've got portaloos and running water, which you'll do. All I need is for it to stop raining. And that'll do, won't it? There is a pub and a spa in this village. So we'll be having a pub meal tonight, and then we're going to spa. Probably to grab breakfast in morning and stuff for lunch. Yeah, so that's day one done. Hope you enjoyed that. Cracking route, weren't it? Lots of variety. And see you on day two. Cheers, guys.